Hello, today we are going to talk about vehicle insurances. Vehicle insurance, also known as car insurance, motor insurance, and etc. Many examples you can give for it. History. The widespread use of motor car began after the First World War in urban areas. Cars were relatively fast and dangerous by that stage. Yet, there was still no compulsory form of car insurance anywhere in the world. This meant that injured victims would rarely get any compensation in a cash, and drivers often faced considerable cost for damage to their cars and property. A compulsory car insurance scheme was first introduced in the United Kingdom with the Road Traffic Act 1930. This ensured that all vehicle owners and drivers had to be insured for their liability for injury or death to third person parties. While their vehicle was being used on a public road, Germany enacted similar legislation in 1939 called Act on the Implementation of Compulsory Insurance of Motor Vehicle Owners. Compulsory third party. Uh, Now we are going to talk about Canadian insurance. Several Canadian provinces, British Columbia, and um, they're difficult to pronounce. System while in the rest of the country, insurance is provided privately. Third party insurance is privatized in Quebec and is mandatory. The province covers everything but the vehicles. Basic also insurance is mandatory through Canada, with some exceptions uh, such as government vehicles, with each province government determining which benefits are included as a minimum required auto insurance coverage and which benefit are options available for those seeking additional coverage. Accident benefits coverage is mandatory everywhere except for Newfoundland and Labrador. All provinces in Canada have some form of no fault insurance availability in cash victims. The difference from province or to province is the extent to which store or no fault is emphasized. In Germany, since 1939, it has been compulsory to third party personal insurance before keeping a motor vehicle in all federal states of Germany. In addition, every single owner is free to take out a comprehensive insurance policy. All type of cars insurance are provided by several private insurers. The amount of insurance contribution are determined by several criteria like region, the type of car, and the person who is going to drive it, and all. The minimum coverage defined by German law of car liability insurance, third party personal insurance, is 7,500,000 pounds for bodily injury, damage to people, 500,000 pounds for property damage, and 50,000 for financial fortune loss, which is no direct or indirect coincidence, but bodily injured or poverty people insurance companies usually often all in combined stage limit insurance policies, uh, all are about 14 14 crore and 10 lakh rupees for bodily injury, property damage, and other financial fortune loss, usually with a bodily injury coverage limitation of 8 to 15,000 for each body injured people. Hungary. This body vehicle insurance is mandatory for all vehicles in Hungary, no exception if possible by a money deposit. The people covers all damage up to HUF 500 million, about 1.8 million pounds per cash about deductible. The coverage is extended to HUF 1.250 million in case of personal injuries. Vehicle insurance policies from all EU countries and some non-EU countries are valid in Hungary based on bilateral or multilateral agreements. Visitors with insurance not covered by such agreements are required to buy a monthly renewable policy at the border.